So out here on the Causeway, we've got plenty of ambient light, and we're able to put the sunlight coming in over the shoulder of our model. That's going to leave her face in a shadow, but we were using this Westcott halo with only 200 watt seconds to easily fill the available light. Now, in actuality, I'm not a big fan of white skies, so we're going to go ahead then and turn up the f-stop and turn up the shutter speed, therefore limiting the ambient light and darkening our background. This is going to make a big impact in the way the image looks and the separation between our model and the background. It also means that if we used a small light source, this would look terribly artificial. So the size of a Westcott halo, this one being about 3 feet across, is really going to make a big difference in the way that the image looks. Now, at this first setting, we're able to use still a little bit of ambient light left over, but we're not getting as clean and distinct as separation as I would like against the model's right shoulder on the left side of our picture, in the capacity that the sunlight has just basically been turned down by the faster shutter speeds and higher f-stops. So then when we add the artificial light, using the same 400 watt second power pack and simply plugging in another flash head with a 20-foot cord, routing the cord around the model, and then illuminating it onto her back with a grid spot to keep any light from coming towards the lens of the camera, now we can go to an exposure as high as f16 and even at a 500th of a second, virtually eliminating all the ambient light that's available and being able to cross-light her using the softbox, or in this case the Westcott halo, and using the grid spot from behind her. So to summarize this, if we used only the ambient light here at f16 and at a 500th of a second, we'd have a dark sky and a silhouette in front of us. Now, with using only the 200 watt seconds through the Westcott halo, we're able to produce a soft main illumination. And finally, by adding the second light reflecting off her shoulder, we create distinct separation and a commercialized image. Wow. We're going to take a couple more shots like that. So, with an ASA 200 rating and f16, with only a 500th of a second, the sunlight is barely making a contribution to this image. In fact, we see that our background is well underexposed and the sky actually looks somewhat dark and gray. But we can create, with just one 400 watt second pack, both a soft light onto our front of our model as well as the edge light that we wanted the sun to prepare for us.